haven't fixed their parking lot in years, so we're going to get some jolts. Or their windows or doors or anything else.
No, let's spend your money.
I'm surprised they're still in business, really. There's the pilot. Truck said it was 102 yesterday.
Maybe on the truck?
Yeah, it might have been on the truck, yeah.
I think it was out that.
No, 96 or so, yeah. Did it get up to 98? Do you remember?
97.6 on all other stations.
I'm going to call that 98. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty close.
Was that a record breaker?
No.
Okay, well, that's good.
Not that I saw anything in the weather service or anything. Hello, YouTube land. I've been out with an injury for a little over a week. Yeah, very painful one actually too. Just go ahead and Google ripped muscle back left side of your body, and you'll know exactly the kind of pain I've been in for last week and a half. It has not been pleasant. And it's still in somewhat pain today, but at least I can get out. Said I've been on a combination of Tylenol, anti-inflammatories. At one time I broke down and took one of my heavy-duty back pain pills. Almost thought I was going to the ER a couple times with pain. Thankfully I didn't, but it's not, it only hurt to walk or stand or sit down or lay down. You know, just those lovely things, you know. And I have a high pain threshold, but even I was starting to hit my limits. Tylenol can only do so much. Actually, really can't do much, actually, really. When they have pain like that. And even when I was on my heavy-duty back pain pill that I have, left over from years ago, even that only killed some of the pain. Only for about 4.5 hours, too. Aspirin did almost nothing. Tylenol did almost nothing. Anti-inflammatory kind of helped a little bit. Well, I should think the heavy-duty anti-inflammatory helped a little bit, but you can't be on that all the damn time. I have the natural anti-inflammatory, the curcumin stuff, which has less side effects, and that helps. But it's not as potent as like a leaf. And of course I probably did everything wrong the first 3 days. So they say if you have a ripped muscle, you're supposed to not take any inflammatory pills or whatever the first 3 days. So the inflammation and the swelling and whatever. Well, no, you know, when you're in really massive pain, yeah, you just don't want to be in pain anymore.
Yep.
I did everything wrong on that according to Wikipedia and WebMD and all the other medical places online. Okay. How is that new watch doing?
Give me breaking news, but I haven't got time to read.
Breaking news.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Yeah, my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic had a firmware update for this morning. I was like,
Did you do it?
wow. Yeah, I did. It was doing it when I left. I was like, wow, this watch is old now. They're on their watch 7, probably gonna release their watch 8, like probably this year or something.
I don't know.
And we're still getting updates for that old thing. Hey, it still works. Yeah, if they release a watch 8 with a blood glucose monitor in it for a sensor,
They'd have it.
I'll buy that sucker.
Yep.
I don't care what the price is, I'll buy that damn thing.
Well, it would be nice to have.
Yeah. Gonna be a hot one today.
Yes.
Tomorrow will be semi-hot and then
Over
get
to
cooled
University with
down.
all the apertures.
If it rains, it can be
Yeah, we really need the rain. Yeah. We need that 2 inches they were talking about that they've already cut back on.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Had some small thunderstorms last night.
Yeah, we actually heard thunder and lightning and that.
Yeah, I heard the thunder, yeah.
But
It's all the lightning on my cameras.
But it just wasn't. It was an attention getter, but it didn't really accomplish much, which is okay.
Yeah, it was mainly north of us.
Don't need any fires.
No.
Probably want to go here.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to stop.
Yeah, stopping's a good idea. Looks like there's a lot of folks down there today. Maybe. We'll see.
And then all you were talking about the ripped muscle and everything, and then going to see the doctor and everything else. I guarantee you what the doctor will say based on previous experiences. Go home, take Tylenol, rest, and we're not giving you anything else. Because that's what 90% of my doctor visits are is, yeah, you don't really need anything else. Basically.
We made it.
Unless you're nearly dying, they won't give you anything.
Look at the beautiful trees.
Oh yeah, all the pollen.
All right, need to have you do the keep an eye on the stuff to the right for me here. Try to do a right-hand turn here. And we got planes at the port today.
Of course, we could go home, go back at the go to the bank, and then run home.
I'm just gonna on the way home. We'll go by the cemetery because there's lots of flowering. Go up 3rd Street. Glad you're out. They didn't just talk about student stuff. It's kind
No,
of
that's
interesting.
crazy. Chopper's going in for lunch tonight.
That's the evac one. So coming back from the mission, probably. Big airport now. Look at this. 3 tails on this guy. It's a Monday. Looks like fueling's done. Bell's Public School. They're probably here for the Discovery Center. Could be. A pretty big bus, huh? Yep. Better need an electric heater.
Might run my back. Needed more support than that chair could offer.
Yeah, but you sat there for quite a while. That's pretty good. You got out and you walked around, forced things to move.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, too. take one squirrel.
Yeah.
Buy a trap. Takes a moment to kick in there. So. And it's just some beautiful blooms on the trees. Try to beautify it to a park-like environment. As you rebuild the chains.
I suppose.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Bit like Man's Works did with theirs.
Yeah.
Look it over yonder.
Yeah.
It's quite the
Project.
yeah. Lots more to come. Take off and pay the car insurance and rendering and come back and I can go out later if you want. At least you got out of the house. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
At least you heard some conversations that actually made sense to me. Going to go over and take pictures of the Scandinavian church today. The apple trees are blooming right next to it. Figure out how to put that on the QRZ website somehow. Might have to have some help on that. Picture of me sitting in coffee wasn't bad either.
Well, you can just take pictures of your phone.
I don't know how to put it into the program. I got one of them into the computer, but I don't know how to move it over there. But when I drove by here the other day, the cemetery was so flash with color.
Drive through
drive you right up to the thing. I'm supposed to be over here early, but then won't you go to the bathroom? Well, the bathroom's over.
No, I know.
I'm just saying. We'll be here for the whole game. Trying to decide to go to right or left.
Just go right. No, just go left. Or go, yeah, go left. Right.
I think there's an exit. Yeah, there is. Outside.
Yeah.
See it from the outside of the fence. Beautiful season. Forever, so.
No.
Besides this one over here is. This way?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Just get that done with. That's a very good idea. Try to do a sweeping thing of the. Can't get it from this angle. From here. Do a sweeping thing. I don't know if they've got them in the parks or not. Really can't get the Roosevelt's under construction anyway. So will be for a couple of years. best view we can find. Short of walking.
Yeah. There's like the waterfall beyond them by now.
Not yet. I wanted to get that picture while the flowers are still on the trees. Still got the lights in the trees.
Oh yeah, put them up and then get them down.
Yep. Here's your picture.
Yeah.
Do we want to drive into that?
You can drive into that.
That's what I meant. Just try to get an angle for the camera. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, let's back up. Get out of there.
We got some more travel guides coming from other states.
Money and time.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing,
Keep getting the surprises. This is fun. That might have been the best what we were going to see. I know when this thing pops up and down. Probably when the compressor kicks in. Looks like it must be noon traffic time.
I think this week is finals for
High school and college.
no, MSU, I think.
MSU. And a week after for
and then
a week or two after for Minot High.
Yeah.
Crazy time at college.
Yep.
Study,
Yep.
test.
Probably test.
Well, yeah, getting your papers finished, final papers done, and tests.
Graduation.
Yep.
Going off to
Zoom
summer
up,
stuff, home or wherever.
Yeah.
And then in a couple weeks, it'll be summer school starting.
Yes.
And if you want to get your degree quicker than normal.
Yep.
Some colleges don't like that.
They lose money on that.
Yeah.
Because if you put, that's why I don't want you taking more than 16 credits. One, it's too big of a load. If you got four credit classes, that's 16 hours. Well, when I was taking some science,
Some of those you can combine a whole year into a summer class.
oh geez, you know what it's like to do 5-semester art chemistry class in the summer? I've done it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Every day you got a lecture, and every day you got a lab.
That's one way of getting your a whole year of stuff done.
Burn your
in a month
brain
or two.
out so fast, it's not
Yeah.
even funny. The volume of material
But
you got to go
if
through.
you want to get your degree sooner,
If you're really smart,
yeah.
because you got to be really smart to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I did accelerated summer session.
Really dumb, depending how you think about it.
Well, yeah, I did accelerated summer session, which got me signed up with college, so I didn't have to sweat the draft. I was 17, going to be 18. I'd already put my name with the Air Force because I didn't really want to get drafted. And I found out I wouldn't have gotten drafted that year, but I would have been drafted the year after, probably. So being already in the service and then kind of hard to come get you then.
Yeah.
Looks like we got some slow traffic up here.
Wouldn't put a past them for trying.
At one point, I told the Air Force I was so fed up.
I'm in the Air.
I'm sure the Army.
Wouldn't it be funny of those if you signed up for the Air Force like the day before and you went through all the
looks like
already signed up everything, and then the Marines come say, "Oh yeah, we're taking you."
They warmed up.
And be like, "Already in the Air Force, man." No, you're going to Marines.
It's an accident.
Oh.
Which is what we kind of figured.
Well,
so everybody's going to try to squeeze into one lane.
Every lane, yeah.
That's going to make it difficult.
Yeah.
So it looks like their bags are deployed.
Ooh.
So that's not
the cops here?
Somebody smacked them. There's barely room.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just go over this way easier. Looks like. Well, you got to. Ooh, it's several vehicles got hit.
Cops would be nice if they came.
These cops aren't here yet.
No. They're ran over stuff.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of things to do and a whole bunch of places to be. Record gonna need probably to take that one out there.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I don't think that one's driving off on its own.
Probably not.
Well, good. We survived that. Ooh.
Bank. Bank.
Thank you.
And there's cops.
And probably an ambulance.
There's cops.
Side. Yeah. Get them up, go.
I don't know if it's technically a code 3 response needing, but code
Traffic.
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
Looked like everybody was outside the vehicle. Okay.
We used to have code 1, 2, 3, 4 when I did it. I don't know what the deals are now.
Code 3 is lights and sirens. Code 2 is just lights.
Yep. 1 is a normal response.
Yeah. No lights, no sirens.
And then, so 3 or 4 that was lights. I think 4
Lights
was.
and sirens was 3.
4 was just get there now, but don't advertise the fact you're coming.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it was.
Right on. Big threat going into the bank.
Well, you're dropping money off.
Yeah.
Money's money. You know.
I'm sure they're doing
it.
it.
Going out.
I'm sure they did a 360
Yep.
scan before.
Probably did. They got
Risk is minimal.
They got to know, let Central Dispatch know where they're at.
Yeah, the bank knows too. I'm sure the risk is minimal.
I don't know where they do the Federal Reserve overnights anymore because what used to be the bank is now the City Hall. So. Don't know, out of date on everything.
Yeah.
Don worked that for years. Campfire, do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was driving out to the missile site when that went down.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yep.
Long ago.
Another crane or truck and service trains. Small crane on board. Somebody with blinking lights.
Street there?
Green.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's what do you call it? The guys who take care of the highways and stuff.
DOT.
Working on the sign. Say it again.
DOT.
DOT. Thank you. Acronym. Oh,
Yes.
pretty slick tool he's got there.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier to work on.
Yeah.
And new sign, no less.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones were getting a little weather.
Yeah, they're getting over there.
Rearranged your Jeeps, your trucks,
Yeah,
sold them.
because they gotta rearrange stuff so they make sell them.
Yep.
Maybe, but nobody's person to buy it.
Well, people are.
See how the economy is doing. Here.
No idea.
Depends what these deals.
Well, you know,
Person's making.
I thought we made a pretty good deal on the pilot. I didn't know that there would be.
No, I was like, it depends on what the trade deals are going to be here. They claim they were doing something with China, but here's the thing: is Trump also said any country that does business with Iran will be sanctioned. So
There we go.
China does deals with
Everybody.
with Iran. So
Yep.
are they going to make a trade deal and then sanction them?
I have no idea.
That would be more exciting and probably where it will happen.